Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17. So, we've just had a nice little raid from some mechanoids. Came down in a crash ship part, so we've got another AI Persona core, which is worth like 4,000 silver. Probably get about 3,000 for it though, most likely. But we've got a few injuries, but I think they're only burns and bruises, so there's nothing really to worry about as far as those guys are concerned. We did also finish production on the ground penetrating scanner. I say production, research. A downward facing penetrating scanner combined with sonar and magnetic imagers allows you to detect but not identify minerals buried deep under the surface, and it requires a huge amount of electricity. So we're going to have to build this first, I think. Let's have a look at our steel. We've got 724 steel. That's only going to cost us 100, and then this is 400. So yeah, we've got enough steel to do this. And I'm going to build the ground penetrating scanner, probably right next to the long-range mineral scanner as well. I don't think the positioning of the penetrating scanner actually matters. It'll just show us everywhere on the map, but we won't be able to identify it. And then once we've found where they are, then we can go over to things like the deep drill and then place them down wherever we want to go take those minerals. So that's the plan, essentially. But we are going to need, as you can maybe see, some more power. I might even consider going with another solar generator, actually. I get the sneaky suspicion that this one solar panel is not going to be enough. We have just had our turrets on for an extended period of time as well, though, but, you know, still. It's worth checking anyway and making sure that we've got the right amount. Butler carrying exactly 69 amount of steel. Beautiful man, beautiful man. Alright, well, we're also smithing out some steel from our slag as well, which is pretty nice. And it looks like we're just about ready to build this solar panel. Hopefully that's enough. If it's not, I might actually just make another fuel generator, to be honest. They are quite effective after all. And the power's slowly starting to creep up now. So, let's see. Once the solar panels are at full power, we'll see how much it's doing. Yeah, it's doing quite well, actually. That's good. Alright, so if they start putting the stuff in there. Unlocked weapon. Yes, Anamu got down, didn't he? I think we wanted to give you the minigun. So go get a minigun. Your moving is very poor. That is an issue. There's not much we can do about it with a bad back and being frail. So hopefully he's not going too far out to go get all of our meat, which we need a lot of. In fact, let's set all of that to hunt. Consuming simple meal. Yeah, you barely got anywhere before you needed to do that. We need as many people hunting as possible because, as you can see, our food is a little bit low at the moment from that toxic fallout. We are quite close to getting some harvests in, but it's probably going to empty out before then. Bishop, you have tattered gear, an armoured vest. Alright, we can work with that. Let's go Bill, make a new armoured vest. And I know that Butler's is his shield belt, which there's nothing we can do about that. Alright, so we're actually generating power. The scanner's on right now. We've actually got some veins inside of our base right now. So, let's go production, and then deep drill. We'll stick it right there. And I think this has to be manned. I'm not quite sure about that. Maybe it just mines on its own. I don't think it does. In fact, there's probably a way. Deep crust drill rig for extracting minerals from deep under the surface. Use a ground penetrating scanner to detect the resources. Doesn't say if it needs to be manned or not. I've never actually used one because I've not really needed to. I've usually built our ship by the time this kind of tech is required. There you go, Anamu. It's firing into crowds like this, which is the reason why I wanted Anamu to have a minigun. So that even if he misses something, he has a good chance of hitting something else. And letting it bleed out, and then they can just come back for that corpse later. Which is pretty good. Alright. Proper meals are being made again. Do appreciate that. I'm kind of considering maybe upping simple meals and just halting the fine meals for now. We'll see how we get on though. For now I think we're fine. Right, it does need power run to it. So that's the thing. Probably just run a power line along like that, I'd imagine. So we don't know what this is under here, but we know that it's a lot. Oh, it is steel, apparently. That's good. Resource below. Yeah, I'm assuming this circle means that it needs to be manned. In fact, if I... No, there's no right click for it. There we go. If I just right clicked on green, for example, yeah. Yeah, it requires somebody to go and do it. Good to know. Well, that's a job for somebody to do, and it's going to generate probably quite a lot of steel, I'd imagine. Which is something that we don't necessarily need right now, but it's going to be useful nonetheless. So where's all the future ones then, if we look at the deep drills? We've got another one in our base here. A few on the outside. Okay. A lot out there. That's interesting. Halfway to a lump. I'm curious to see how much a lump is in terms of steel quantity. So I'm just going to hang around here for a moment and find out. Let's see. 72. Not bad. I'm guessing as well that the square that's surrounding it is the only bit of steel that we can mine from this. Which is annoying. In fact, is that just 100 steel and 3 components? We did get 70 from the first one, so we are probably going to make profit off of that, but it's kind of eating into our profits all the same. Just doing this. Better than nothing, I suppose. Is it always 70 odd? Let's see. Yeah, it's always 72. Good to know. Another pig's given birth. That's it, lads. Come on. Minigun those capybaras. Well, you hit one. And hit another. Anamu, are you really that bad of a shot? Your shooting's 14. Come on, dude. I know it's kind of the inaccurate weapon, but still, you can do better than that. So, we got... No, we haven't got a new bit of the ship yet. We're working on the antimatter propulsion systems at the moment, which I'm sure we'll get to soon enough. Until then, we're generating a lot of steel, so it's pretty good. I think we can afford to turn on our smithy again. It is just a general drain on resources when it's not being used, but I think we're producing enough power that it doesn't really make too much of a difference. I mean, we are losing a fair bit of power right now, but it's going to be morning in no time at all, and then we're going to be starting to go higher again. So I think we are generating electricity rather than being even on it. Really wish our trees would start to grow back, and as well as our grass. Grass is looking a bit sorry for itself right now, which nobody wants. I'm just going to take the time to remove this floor, because I can, and because it'll bug me if I don't. Not to mention these three here are generating power, and before long we won't need them anymore, so they'll be gone in no time at all, and we'll have extra power to work with. Oh, some of our rice has started to come in. Nice. So we have kind of survived this food shortage without any issues, actually. I didn't even need to stop making lavish meals or anything like that. That's good. Oh, apparently there's marsh underneath all of that stone. Good to know. Bulk goods trader. It's a trade ship as well. Lumi. Have a word. Let's see what we can sell them. So, let's sell them some sows. I might sell them these piglets. Just keep our numbers down a little bit more. We've got quite a lot right now. Too much, you might say. Nutrimine. Hang on. We have 117. Okay, that should be fine for the next. I suppose we could buy a little bit, just as a top-up, like we usually do. We could buy your components as well. We have got a lot of steel, and I think we're producing components right now anyway, so we'll come back to that. I'm not certain that that's going to be completely useful right now. I want to buy some of your plasteel. That's going to be useful. Let's just do that for now. Sell you all of our beers, and then all of our clothing. Like so. And bowler hats. Advanced helmet's nearly degraded, so we'll get rid of that. And then our sculptures as well. So we can't afford to take all of your plasteel. That's fair enough, I suppose. And I guess we won't buy any of your Nutrimine if we're buying your plasteel. Could always sell a few more pigs. Some of the younger ones, perhaps. Another 4, and then let's just buy 200 plasteel instead. 207. Round it up. It seems good to me. I mean, we've got loads right now, actually, so I think these two materials are going to be very useful to us, which is why I'm wanting to purchase some of it. Yeah, we'll go with that. Dropping our numbers in the pigs as well is pretty good. We've got a nice low amount now. We've got plenty of pregnant ones anyway, so it's not as if we're going to be low on them for very long. And then having 820, sorry, plasteel. It's pretty awesome. You can do a lot with that. In fact, our steel stockpile is actually full, which is hilarious. Just need Lumi to finish his research, because then we can work on that. I think the Crypto Sleep caskets are probably going to be next, so we can build one for everybody. We might even have to build another structural beam now that I think about it. It's marshy soil. Can this be built on? Not quite. Oh. How is it? An animal being hunted. That's squealing. I think it might have been the snake. Bishop, you're in for sleeping sickness right now. You're nearly immune to it. And same goes to you, Ashitaka. Fair enough. Okay. Why is that one red? Is that one in progress? Is that what it means? Might do. We'll see. When this hits 100%, does it go clear? It does go clear. Alright, good to know. Maybe there was like 2 lumps in there. I don't know. Either way, we've got a ton of steel and not a great deal to do with it. I suppose we could make some more advanced helmets. We need at least 1. Actually, if I look at power armor helmets, they take plasteel. Let's make some power armor, shall we? Because that takes 135 plasteel and 18 components. I'll build 1. We'll see how well it goes. So I'm not sure if we've got the crafting skill right now. 13, 15 there, 14 there. It's not bad, I suppose. Oh, we need to refuel our generators. We haven't actually chopped any wood. I'm going to chop ones on the outside of the base, so that the trees on the inside have a chance to spread to a reasonable level. Good news is we've not really got much in the fridge right now that's going to degrade anytime soon. So the power outages are not too bad. But we might want to consider going for steam geysers soon as well, just for that extra bit of power. Still got like 2-3 slots maybe for solar generators, which is not too bad, and then we can put some fuel generators in between here as well. So we're not running out of space as far as locations for power sources are concerned. They just need refueling. I think that's pretty much the only reason why we're running out of power right now. We've got 1,134 steel right now. That's pretty awesome. So how long is this going to take? Oh, this takes forever. Alright, good to know. Made some new pants. Good quality new pants. Pigskin at that as well. Nice. And we're producing some more lovely, lovely beer. Shoggoth has named Alpaca 6 Emerson after being muzzled. Get you. We've had a lot of alpacas die, haven't we, Ant? If we've got like alpaca 9 and we've only got 4 alpacas, I don't think I've been slaughtering any. Or even selling any, so yeah, we've had a lot of been killed off here and there, which is interesting. Yeah, it seems to be going quite well now. I like. There is this steam geyser right here. The problem is it still needs to be researched before we can even start building those. So I think we'll just live with what we've got right now. There's a slightly inconvenient though effective solution right now. That solar generator's gone down. Don't have any components, so somebody's gonna have to build one. Who is our... What's the skill? Crafting. Crafting is going to be Matt. Go make me a component so somebody can repair that. And then once that's done, we get our solar panel back online. We really are absolutely doing quite well on this situation. It's hard to see how we could lose at this point, except for most of the times when I say that it's usually a horde of animals, like a big group of panthers, maybe 500, exaggerating of course, coming in and slaughtering us. So we don't really have a defensive situation for that kind of event. That's the only thing I can see where we'd lose. Set those to rearm, please. I don't know why they're not set to rearm. I guess maybe we rebuilt them. Tattered apparel on Ethan, Butler, and Ashitaka. You have got a tattered power helmet. Okay. I'm just going to make an advanced helmet. I don't want to eat into our plasteel too much before we know how much of it we're going to need. Butler's got a tattered shield belt. I'm just going to check he hasn't got anything else tattered. Yeah. And then it was Ashitaka with an armored vest he needs. Sure. There we go. Alright guys, well I think that's actually where we're going to leave off the episode. So if you did enjoy the content anyway guys, I do hope you did. If you did, like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a great deal. We're entering into a solar flare actually, which is going to knock off our power, which is annoying because we don't really get to do much when that happens. But yes, like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button and you'll get notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.